What's up, you guys? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Waiting for some people to get up in here, you guys. I know I said 8:30. I'm a little bit early, so just gonna wait for everybody to get in here, and we're going to get started. We are going to get started. Good morning. I know I said 8:30, you guys. I'm a little early. Just got off the phone with Meech. I'm waiting for him to come in, so bear with us for a minute. Give me a minute. With Angie Stone conversation today. This stuff gets deep, y'all. Gets deep and it gets deeper and it gets deeper and it gets deeper, and it's starting to become like a damn Lifetime movie. Make sure you guys state where you're from. Good morning, you guys. State the city you're from. Before we get started, we're gonna wait for Meech to get in here, and so state the city that you're from, and then we're gonna take it from there, you guys. There you go, Meech. Good morning, Meech. Yeah, man. You know we're a little early, but we got to get started. We got to set it on flames today.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we're gonna talk about Angie. If you guys see the title that I have of the show, of the conversation piece that we're going to, here we go with people calling me already early in the morning with the BS phone calls to try to throw me off in the morning.
Yeah,
Try to get you live.
try to get you off your square real quick.
Yeah, they know I'm on live and they're going to call me. I'm like, don't do that. Um, yeah, you guys, this stuff, you can't make up this stuff that we're about to talk about. It's just crazy, man. You know, this whole situation with Angie is crazy. Henceforth, the title that we just came up with, "The Diamond is Not a Stone."
Oh, here I comes. Oh, wait.
The diamond is not a stone, y'all.
Diamond is not a stone.
The diamond is not a stone.
At all.
Angie Stone's daughter, the diamond is not a stone.
Oh, wait.
And I say that for a reason. Share this live, you guys. Let's get some more people in here before we get started. As we're going in today, it's going to be a pretty interesting conversation, to say the least. It's going to be very interesting. Um, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. You know, I think about when I first started this hashtag Justice for Angie Stone, and I think about all the stuff that I went through, you guys. I went through a lot of people saying negative stuff about me. I went through the online content creators really talking bad about me. Um, they didn't care. They didn't care to find out the truth about, me and my history and what I had done. They didn't care. Their job was to bash me, to make me look bad, to say whatever they wanted to say about me. And never once did they get to know me. Never once did they reach out to me and say, "Can I have a conversation?" And I'm saying all this for a reason, because this internet can be very cruel. And then there's some people on the internet that are honest, that give real advice, that really, really want to see people know the truth or hand the truth. And there's people on here that are just on here for the money. They're just on here for the clicks and the views and the likes. They don't care about the truth, because when you want to tell the truth, you don't bring other people that's involved with something into a situation where their names are involved in negativity and they don't know anything about it, right? I'm seeing some people mention people that don't have nothing to do with Angie's situation. They're bringing their name into this too. I see some content creators doing this. You know what I mean? And I think it's very unfair for people to mention people's names that have nothing to do with the Angie Stone sector or her life, and they're just doing it to throw people off. Now, what you're doing is you're actually doing worse harm by mentioning people's name that are not involved, and you throw this whole situation completely off by talking about people They have nothing to do with this case. Now, I'm not going to mention no content creators' names, but I listen and I watch their videos, and I've been hearing names of people being thrown out there that have nothing to even do with this case. And they message me and share the video with me, and I'm like, man, why is your name being mentioned? And they're like, I don't know. I'm just being picked on. So I think with the content creators, it happened to me in the beginning. You guys saw how people were fucking with me, and for whatever reason, I don't know, but I figured this is how the YouTube thing works. People do that. They want the story. They want to lie to make the money. Okay, which
That's
brings
good.
us to what we're about to talk about. We're talking about, share that live, y'all. Let's get this up to 100 people before we go in. We're talking about Diamond Stone today. We're going to talk about Michael, and we're going to talk about this whole Angie Stone situation a little bit from front to the end, from my experience. Okay, some things I haven't shared with you guys. I'm still slowly releasing little stuff here and there, and I am going to release those conversations that was given to me. Yes,
Right.
I am. Yes, sir, as they say. Yes, sir.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying? Meech and I are we're gonna deliver those conversations. You know what I'm saying? Scorpio, hey, Scorpio's back. Meech, look, what's up, Scorpio?
Oh, hey.
Thank you, Scorpio. We've been wondering where you've been.
Yeah, what happened to you? Where you been?
It's
Taffy?
always good to see Scorpio. Yeah, Scorpio. Always love from Scorpio. Always love. The numbers are going up. Let's get it up more. Share this live, you guys. Like I said, we're going in. We're talking about Diamond Stone, Angie Stone's daughter. The diamond is not a stone. That is the title of this today. The diamond is not a stone. Stone and Meech. Leanne said, "What's up, Stone and Meech?" We did
What's
have church
good?
last night, didn't we, you guys? We had a little church last night. It was our Sunday
Yeah,
vibes.
it was beautiful. Super uplifting. I was so happy to do that.
What's up, Donnie? What's happening? We are about to go. Let me say hello to everybody. Hold on. I'm sorry, you guys. Not my traditional background. I'm just against my little white wall here. But let me say hello to everybody here. Let's see. Get the little shine off of me. I see a little shine on me. We ain't doing the Hollywood thing this morning. Trina, what's up, Trina Renee? Put your cities in. Scorpio, thank you for the $20 donation, Scorpio.
Scorpio.
Working gentlemen. Good to see you too, Scorpio. Say good to see us, Mitch.
Hey, what's up, Scorp? Tap
Scorpio,
in.
thank you for the $20 donation. She's already started it off, man. She always gets the highest offering.
Wow.
She'll come in. Well, somebody Wisdom last night, they donated $50. I don't know who Wisdom was, but that was absolute love. But Scorpio be kicking their butt though. She don't be playing around. Sonya commenter in the house. Sonya said hello, Meech and
Hey,
Stone.
what's going on, family?
Denise, is it Sci Six Mama Libra? Good morning from Washington D.C. D.C. in the house. Yeah, shout your cities out, you guys. Where you from? Where you from, you guys? Shout your city out. Okay, we're about to go in. Here we go. We're at 100. We can get started. Okay, so listen. This Angie Stone situation, if it's not something that is connected to this, that is not dark, then you can change my name to Rock. You know what I'm saying, Meech?
Yeah, right.
And you can change his name.
Rock, no stone.
And then we could change Meech's name too. Because there's no way that there is not something else deeper connected to this. Now, what bothers me is how Texas operates. Now, I'll share a story with you.
Mm-hmm.
My cousin back in the day was in a Denny's in Texas. I'm going to show you something.
Crazy.
Him and his friend was arguing, and the chef, the cook, came out from the back.
Wow.
With a gun. Excuse me, with the pow pow. Excuse me, with the pow pow.
Pow pow.
Not GUN. And they were going to call the police, but he put his hands on the phone like, "No, we're about to leave." And the cook, the chef, unlived my cousin right there in Denny's while people were eating.
That's
To
nuts.
this day, Texas
Nothing.
has not. The South is a little bit different. It hasn't been solved. Now, Alabama, even worse. way worse than Texas.
Wow.
Way worse than Texas. Stuff in Alabama be happening and they never get solved.
They
I've
don't
looked
care.
up tons of cases, right, Meech?
They don't give a damn.
They don't give a damn. How do we have a full live celebrity known in the Black community, known all over the world, not just by Black people, and there's not been one press release? Now, I've been saying this from the beginning. Go back and look at all my videos. There's not anything that nobody has said that I haven't already spoken from the beginning of this Angie Stone thing.
Right.
Nobody was even talking about the Angie Stone thing. I put my name on the line because I cared about Angie, and I got beat up very bad. I got abused verbally by people for being honest about my story. But I made it through the storm, you guys. And then people see that I wasn't lying. People said that I was hired from record labels. I was sent. I did something to her. I mean, the lies were vast and crazy. But it was to throw people off of the real situation. That's why they did it. Let me just throw Stone under the bus. So we'll say Stone did this, Stone did that to DMX, Stone did that to Tupac, and he did that to Angie. We'll just say that because then we'll throw the scent off by just throwing Stone's name in there. They were doing worse harm than they were helping. Now everybody's back and everybody's naming different names again. When if they listen to my videos, I was always saying the same thing all the time. So I start saying hashtag Angie Justice for Angie Stone. And it created a movement. Now we have the Angie Stone sector on YouTube. How do you think that started? Nobody was battling for Stoney. Nobody was battling for Angie. They weren't. They weren't battling like that. Nobody cared. They didn't care until they started seeing there was money from YouTube in this. So then content creators started talking about it because there was money in it. No, they didn't care. No, none of them knew Angie. None of them talked. One thing I'll say that Diamond said that was right when she said, "I got my mom's phone." All these people online talking about her, I don't see no text from them. I'll give her that. She was right about that. These people had no conversations with her mom, but it doesn't mean they're not doing good by pushing. But it took them a minute to jump on board the right way. Now, there's a few content creators that, it's about 3 of us that's really pushing hardcore consistently, about 4 of us. Okay. I appreciate them because my biggest argument with everybody from the beginning was let's come together. Go back and watch all my videos. I said, instead of people talking about me, why don't everyone come together? Us content creators come together and let's move together. Well, my wish came true, Meech. My wish came true. We got the wish. Content creators start coming together. But now it's about everybody trying to take the credit of who's going to solve this mystery, unlifing of Angie. It shouldn't be about who's going to solve it. It should be about a collective of people who are going to come together and keep the news out there, keep the information out there to put the pressure on the people to solve this. Because in numbers, we win. The bigger the target is, the harder it is for people to ignore. You understand what I'm saying, y'all? So then we go to Diamond, right? Let's talk about Diamond. If you guys know, I always talked good about Diamond and Michael. There's not one video I wasn't saying anything negative about Diamond and Michael. I asked people to leave them alone. Why are you guys accusing them of doing this to their mom? That's exactly what I said. Go back and watch my videos. This is what I said. I said, I don't know why people are accusing them, saying they did this and did that.
Yeah, you definitely.
Why? Why are you guys doing that? Leave them alone. Let them mourn.
Advocating for the family.
Meech, you already know what we was doing, Meech. Advocating for the family, right? I knew it was unfair. I know what it's like to lose your mom. I lost my mom. You understand what I'm saying? I'm sure there's tons of people on there that lost their mothers and their fathers too. So my thing was to leave them alone. But then as time went by, I never got a phone call from Diamond or Michael. And my last phone calls with Michael was with Shayna trying to convince Michael to stop fucking with me. I got the text. I can show you guys the text. It's a lot of shit that I'm going to do, but I can't. Those I would have to either pull it up on StreamYard and show you, or I have to create a video that shows everything where I can pull it up and show you. But Shayna was trying to convince Michael to stop fucking with me. So Shayna sent a text. I sent a text. My brother, let me tell y'all some crazy stuff. Shayna was really trying to figure out how to get me out of the equation. So when Angie passed, within that same week, we're supposed to have a meeting. And my brother said, find out how much money they need to be able to manage. Because Shayna said they only had 90 days in that house. Now, I got all the information on the house. I got the mortgage paperwork, all that, because Angie sent it to me because she was behind on her mortgage. She had it refinanced. I know the person that had her mortgage refinanced, but she had kind of defaulted on the refinance. She defaulted on the refinancing of the house, so she was behind. And Angie told me that the association wanted her house. These were her exact words. She said, Stoney, they want to take my house, baby. They want me out of here. They don't want no black people here. This is her words to me. And I said, well, don't worry about it. She said, I said, how much are you behind? This is before she passed. I said, listen, if I got to go and pull money out of resources of stuff that I own, properties I own, and give you the money, I'll do that. But the deal was supposed to take care of her. That's what it was for. But I was willing to go over and beyond. So I made that promise to her. Listen, if I got to give you the money, but by the time we got into it, my people was like, no, we don't want you to do that. You're interfering, Stone. So you don't have to give the money to her. We got that. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, cool. Hold on. So I was like, so I said, cool. I said, all right. I said, they don't want me to give the money. That's why I didn't give the money, because they told me they don't want me to give the money. They were like, no, no, let the business take care of that. Right. So I ended up not giving the money, not because I didn't want to, but because us having a contractual situation with hold on, y'all. Anyway, so I'm sorry, you guys. I just got thrown off a second. Anyway, so there was no need for me to do it because they said we have a contractual situation. If you interfere with it, it'll mess things up. So I ended up not giving that to her, not because I didn't want to. And she understood. She's like, it's okay, Stoney. Thank you for even thinking about doing that. Right. So they wanted Angie's house. She was behind. You understand what I'm saying? I got the paperwork. I can show all that. Right. So, so fast forward to the future. She passes away. Diamond is there at the house. I'm talking to Michael. Diamond never gets on the phone, not one time. Supposedly, Shayna says that she can hear everything because I was like, listen, put the phone on speaker so Diamond and Michael can hear what I got to say to me and my brother. So we were talking and we told her to gather all the paperwork, whatever money they needed, so they have enough money to be able to cover. This is way before the funeral, to cover their needs and the bills and pay the mortgage, right? Well, here's the tricky game Shayna was playing. So then my brother mentioned, you need to create a GoFundMe, and then as soon as he said that, the wildebeest, the silverback gorilla goes, she goes, oh, nah, we ain't gonna do all that. Nah, we ain't doing no GoFundMe. He says, well, why not? The fans love, Stoney, this will generate quick money to put right back into you guys' pocket for the meantime until all this stuff gets solved. And then whatever money we're gonna send you. But Shayna was like, and it wasn't Mike or Diamond speaking, it was all Shayna at that moment. She literally said, nah, we ain't gonna do none of that. Nah, we ain't gonna go find me. Nah, we ain't doing that. So that confused us, right? So we said, get all the stuff together, get back with us. That was almost a half a week, maybe a week. We didn't hear from her. Then we set a meeting date. So when it came close to the meeting date, literally on the day of the meeting, Shayna texts and she says, right now I got to change the meeting because I'm busy and something's going on or something, and we got to change the meeting. So I was like, well, that's weird that she would all of a sudden want to change the meeting when all we're trying to do, Meech, is give them money. Why would you change the meeting, right? So I felt the play in my spirit. I told my brother, I said, this feels kind of weird. Something's going on, right? So I made up this lie to Shayna to get her to respond. I said, we got a check for you. Soon as I text her and say we got a check, she answered that motherfucking phone right then.
Right.
When I called immediately, y'all, she answered the phone. And then when I got her on the phone, I asked her a question with my brother on the phone. I said, y'all got an attorney? That's when I found out that everybody in the band had gotten attorneys that next day because Shayna told me, right? And then she said, no, we don't have an attorney, but she was lying. They had also gotten an attorney, right? Fast forward to the future. Once again, Diamond had never said not one word. Diamond had not spoken not one word, not said, hello, Stone, nice to meet you. My mom told me about you. I heard, that you were working on this and working on that. Meech, she didn't say one thing, Meech. Not one word.
She have a
Let's
brain.
fast forward to after Angie's buried and passed. Me and Meech happen to be on the phone. I get off the phone with him. I get a phone call, and it's first of all, I get a text. 2 weeks before I get a text from Juanita. And Juanita says, Diamond wants to talk to you. I said, why is she texting you about talking to me? She said, I told her to get your number from Shayna. Shayna has your number. I said, that's some weird ass shit. What kind of play is Shayna running when she's right next to her and she has my phone number and Michael has it? She said, I don't know. I just told her to hit you up. And then Juanita said, I think she wants to talk to you, Stone. You should talk to her. I said, I don't know. I said, Juanita, I think she might be on that bullshit. Juanita said, no, I think she's sincere. I said, I don't know if I trust it, right? She said, okay. I said, all right. I said, go ahead and tell her to call me, but tell her don't call me with no bullshit. Now that 2 weeks had passed. I didn't hear from Diamond. All of a sudden I get a text. It was, hey Stone, it's me, Diamond. I was like, what's up, Diamond? She said, can we talk? I said, as long as when you call me, it ain't no bullshit. If it ain't on no bullshit, we can talk. She ignored what I said. Keyword I kept saying, as long as we're going to talk and it's no bullshit. She never responded and said, oh, Stone, this ain't no bullshit. This is peace. I just want to talk to you. So
Yeah,
when she didn't respond to me, Meech, she never said, Stone, it ain't no bullshit. She just said, I'm waiting. I'm still waiting. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I said, I said, give me a minute. I'm on the phone with Rufus Black because she knows Rufus wrote a lot for her mom. I said, I'm on the phone with Rufus. I'll hit you in a minute. She said, I'm still waiting. I said, okay. Then I called her. So right when I get on the phone, I'm in good spirits. Right when she picks up the phone, I'm singing that Diamond song by Ryan Leslie, right?
Yeah.
Diamond Girl. I'm singing that Diamond. You're my diamond girl. I'm singing that, right?
Shout out to Ryan
It's
Leslie.
silence. Right. Her whole attitude was like, fuck you kind of attitude to me, right? So when I saw that her energy wasn't the same, I was like, she hands the phone to Michael immediately. When I said, what's up, Diamond? I start singing. All of a sudden, I hear, what's up, Stone? It's Michael.
Yeah, it's the brother. Yeah, good.
I said, what's up, Mike? He say, Victoria, thank you. Thank you for the donation. Michael saying, yeah, man, we just think that, man,
shout out Victoria.
Yeah, and then in the middle of him trying to talk, she grabs the phone, right? Because
Victoria just made a donation. We appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you, Victoria. So in the middle of talking, she grabs the phone from him because I guess he wasn't saying what he's supposed to say to me quick enough, right? So she grabs the phone. She goes, yeah, I don't like this and that. I feel like you doing it. I said, wait a minute, hold on. I said, you talking to me about videos I done from the time your mom passed? I said, get the fuck out of here. I said, I did them videos a long time ago, and they ain't got shit to do with you. That's my relationship with your mom. I'm speaking my truth. I said, I can't even believe you even calling me with the bullshit. I can't even believe that y'all would even call me with this negative. I said, I've done those videos, and what did I do wrong? So I knew that was Shayna and Diamond's head because those videos were done. I started doing those videos the day Angie passed away, man.
Yeah, right.
That the day she passed away, my first video was me crying uncontrollably. Then I started talking about why Angie mentioned my name because people were trying to tie me into the bullshit. So I felt like I had to. You understand what I'm saying? So Meech gets on the phone. So check this out. So she's on the phone running this play to me, right? Trying to double team me on the phone with her and Michael. So I call Meech, right? Meech go, hello. You feel me? Meech go, hello. She say, who is this? He say, this Meech. She say, I'm Angie Stone's firstborn child. He say, I don't give. Tell her what you saying, Meech.
Don't give a bitch. I'm on damn near 100 million records. What that mean to me, huh? My name is Meech, baby.
You feel me? So she was trying to figure out who Meech was. She's
Yeah.
talking, I'm Angie Stone's firstborn, blah, blah, blah. He said, my son played Tupac in the movie and I sold these many records. She said, what that mean? He said, what that shit mean that you talking about?
Yeah.
Listen, in the middle of the conversation, she didn't want to talk to me. She hung up the phone.
Wait.
Hold on.
Wait, what was that?
Hey, she do that again, Meech. Do that again, Meech. Hey, she hung up the phone, y'all. Right? Then she sent me a text. It was a real coded text. It said some weird shit like,
Right.
I was trying to, this I knew it wasn't Diamond, it was Shayna. She said, I was trying to be adult and talk to you. So I thought in my head, should I respond the way I really want to respond or should I just send something nice? So I said something like, listen, you're grieving your mother.
Wait a minute.
Uh-huh.
What did you say you did? You contemplated.
I
You
contemplated
had
on
to
going
sit back. You actually sat back and thought about, out of respect, how you wanted to.
how I wanted to respect them instead of going in hard like I really wanted to do because of the response they sent me, right? So I
Right.
said, your mom just passed your morning, you know, all blessings. I said some shit like that, right? But the way they talked to me was real low key, coded, right? So I was like, okay, but the way they said it was like karma, some other shit like karma gonna get you back. But they said some street shit at the end, so I knew that was Shayna, right? I said that's all Shayna.
Did
Diamond
somebody
don't know
say
me to,
street shit?
yeah, like some street shit at the end. It was like some coded shit. I'll let you read it, right? So
Hold on.
first of all,
We
I
got
knew it
effects
wasn't
panel.
Diamond. Hey, Meech, I knew it wasn't Diamond because of this reason. Because it started off saying this. I was trying to be an adult and talk to you. Well, hold on for a second.
Wait a minute. Trying what? Trying to be an adult? Trying. I can't
For
hear
the
you.
motherfuckers in this comment talking about collecting donations on Angie's name, fuck you. And moderators block them bitches in there saying that stupid shit. Y'all
Yeah.
some stupid motherfuckers. I'm on my live all the time. My regular people donate. Fuck you.
Oh,
Motherfuckers.
put some F on
Yeah, fuck y'all.
it.
Get the fuck up out of here with that fucking bullshit. Anyway, let me get back to what I was saying. Fucking me up with my conversation in the middle of talking, you dumbasses. Y'all ain't got nothing else better to do. That's the same shit I'm talking about. I'm talking about the same shit y'all doing. Anyway, this person says, the text says, it says, oh, I'm trying to be an adult and talk. I was trying to be an adult and talk to you. So I thought about this.
Wait
I
a
know
minute.
it's not.
How the fuck do you,
Huh?
how do you try to be an adult?
That's what they say. I was trying to be an adult, talk to you like an adult. Guess
How?
what?
How
I
do
knew
you
it wasn't
talk to
Diamond
someone? How do
because
you
when I
stop, Tony?
go
How
ahead.
do you talk to someone like an adult?
That's
Please,
my
man.
point. That's my point. Oh y'all,
That says idiot to me off top.
that's how I knew it was Shayna because Diamond, you didn't even talk to your mom like an adult. You didn't even talk to your mom like an adult.
Bitch, when you
So
turn 21, anything came out your mouth was talking like an adult. Now, you might be a stupid adult, an idiot adult, a no brain, low life, low achieving.
you feel me? So I knew it wasn't Diamond. I knew it was Shayna running the play in the text. Now,
Stupid as hell.
that was it, right? There was no reason for Diamond to message me with negativity.
Right.
Michael got on the phone in the middle of it and
Like
took the
Jones,
phone from her
stay
and
healthy.
told her to
Wash your
chill.
hands often with soap and water.
I'm just trying to add. I'm just trying to add. You know, we talking
Hey,
about a dunce, so you know you got to add some flavor to a
hey,
dunce.
listen. So Michael grabs the phone and tells Diamond like chill, right? He really tells her, he's like, "Yo, Diamond, chill." And then I was like, I was so
It was
upset.
more like, dude, Diamond, too.
Yeah. So the phone call ended after Meech said what he said to her, right?
Like,
Fast forward to the
boy,
future.
what you
Here's
talking
the
to,
same
boy?
girl. This is the same girl, you guys, that's yelling content creators are using her mom's name to benefit. Content
Yeah.
creators are lying. This is the same person that's sitting next to a liar, Shayna Shell, but she's saying people online are lying. Now, have I heard some people making up shit? Yes, I have. I heard some stuff that's had me going damn. But for the most of the content creators have been very respectful, Meech. Online.
Yeah, I think so. I've been pleased with what I've been hearing. There's been a lot of love and respect. Shout out to the people that's doing it right.
Yeah, shout out to everybody that's respectfully speaking on Angie, right? But understand this, Diamond, you can't stop people from speaking on your mom. Now, the people saying negative stuff, I'm gonna be honest with you, and making up shit. I feel you on that. I'm 100% with you on that. But another issue I have with you is when you went online talking about boots on the ground. Well, I got boots on the ground. I'm coming. All y'all content creators on boots on the ground. We got boots on the ground. You got boots on the ground? How about them boots on the ground with your court case? How about that? So we're going to read this.
Oh.
If y'all don't know, I'm going to let you know. She got boots on the ground. We got boots on the ground too.
What'd you say about my mama, man?
Huh?
Is that what he said? What'd you say about my mama, man?
Who said that? Why you said Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. Michael is a good guy, man. I don't know how they got tied into this stuff. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is my feeling. I feel bad
Michael.
for Michael. Huh?
Hey, Michael.
Buckle up. Every trip, every time. Seatbelts save lives. Make it a habit.
Come on, man. I got love for Michael because I spent time talking with Michael on the phone. I want to see Michael's career happen, but I want y'all to understand Michael is on dialysis. Sometimes when Angie would be on dialysis, Michael wouldn't. And then when she wouldn't be on dialysis, Michael would. Michael is on dialysis. Michael is not in the most healthiest position. We have to protect Michael. We have to make sure that Michael is okay. Everybody. We have to speak up enough to make sure he's got protection around him. You understand what I'm saying? Only 20% of Michael's heart is working. How do I know? Angie told me. She told me. When he was doing dialysis, she called me and told me, my son is back in hospital. I got to pay for his medication. It was like $1,000 for the medication. I don't know if it's a bottle of pills, but she was telling me I got to get money for medication for Michael, for real. So I have a certain compassion for Michael because of his health condition. I want to see his career work. That's the only thing I was thinking about, making sure. And Angie asked me if we could help Michael. And that's what my mission was helping him. But this Diamond, Diamond has been the way she's been since. And I was hoping that she could prove me wrong, but she proved me right. Everything her mom told me about her personality and how she is. Now, did she love her daughter? Absolutely, she did. But did she despise her ways? Absolutely, she despised the way she was and the way she would act. So on March 11th, you guys, there was an arraignment, and Diamond posted bond. I'm reading the notice now. It says, bondsman and attorney notice the first action bail bonding printed on Friday, March. What? Listen, you guys.
Here's the diamond buzzer, the diamond call.
Play it. Hold on, you guys. Listen. This was printed on March the 7th, 2025. It says court event, criminal arraignment, and non-jury calendar court date, the 26th day of March, 2025. Judge Holly W. Beal. This is for Diamond Stone. I'm looking at it right now. The notice was printed. Let me read something else to you guys, okay? Okay, there's 2 charges for Diamond. See, now it's a lot of things that are making sense to me now. I'm going to tell you what it is. Give me a second. Okay. Okay, so the first action, and this is crazy, family violence bond. This is 10/29/2022. She bonded on that. Then 10/29/2022, first action was $2,500. That bond was $2,500. Let me see, Stone Diamond 2023 warrants. She had warrants. I guess she jumped on a warrants and she didn't pay those warrants, or she didn't show up to court. It looks like, right? Okay, let me read these other ones. It's a lot, you guys. Consolidated motions, entry of appearance. Okay, she appeared on that one. Waiver of arraignment and plea of not guilty. She pleaded not guilty on these charges, but these charges hold up to 20 years, you guys. Let me read the charges to you. Let me find them real quick. I'll read the charges to you really quick. Hold on. Now, I'm not making this up, you guys. I'm giving you, and I have a reason for saying this, okay? I have a reason for this. Just hold on, and I will tell you exactly what I'm getting to. Give me un momento.
Here
we go. Okay, here it is. So, okay, here it is, you guys. You ready? Count 1, cruelty to children in the first degree. That's count 1. This is Diamond Stone. Cruelty to children. Go ahead, Meech.
What did you say, man?
Count 1 is cruelty to children in the first degree. That's count 1 for Diamond.
Hold on. Just let that sink in. Just a moment for that, dog.
State of Georgia versus Diamond Stone.
You said, who's the victim in this? Children?
Yeah. It says cruelty to children in the first degree.
Minors.
Yeah. State of Georgia versus Diamond Stone. There's 2 counts, you guys. Wow. Count 2, battery, family violence. Now, those 2 counts hold up to about 20 years.
Her own kids. Her own children.
20 years.
Her own children?
It don't say who it is. It just says cruelty to children. Period.
Wow.
And I'm only reading what I have in front of me right here, you guys. It's not made up. This is not allegedly. I'm reading what I have here. Now, what's my point? Shayna filed this paperwork with Michael for Michael to be over the estate. I wonder why Diamond's name was not on it. Think about what I'm about to say. Shayna knew that Diamond was not going to be around. So she prepared by not putting Diamond's name on the paperwork. The Silver Gorilla knew. She knew this. So that was by design. Why Diamond's name was not on this paperwork that was filed in the courts in May for the estate. This whole thing smells weird. The whole thing
nuts.
Is crazy. And it's like Angie is whooping their ass from beyond the physical world. It's like she's really whooping the shit out of them. Like, I ain't even joking. This shit is crazy. You can't make this stuff up, you guys. Now, this is the same girl that's online talking about, I got boots on the ground. I got paper. I ain't playing, I got boots on the ground. You barely can show up to court. I wasn't fucking with you, Diamond. I was being good to you. I was speaking good about you. I'm going to always speak good about Michael because I like Michael. But I was speaking good about you, too. And you start fucking with me when you called me for whatever reason to run that play that you didn't even have to run.
Stoney,
go ahead, me.
Comments, I can't say that. Someone said, does Michael have the capacity to understand?
Michael does. Michael, see, the thing is, people are thinking that Michael's not.
It's not mental, it's physical. Right? Is that me?
Sean Phillips, get the fuck up out of here, bitch. The last time you was on here, you was talking shit to me. So take your fat ass up out of this motherfucker, man.
He said something crazy to me?
Remember that last time the motherfucker that's trying to crack the low-key jokes and we was on the live to Sean Phillips? I've been waiting for your fat ass to come up here anyway. Get your fat ass up out of here, bitch.
Bitch.
Bitch ass. Hey, block Sean Phillips indefinitely. You punk ass bitch. You can't even produce, motherfucker. Fuck up out of here.
Yeah, get up out of here. Bottom boy.
Bullshit. Talking about that. Fuck all y'all talking about what we talking about. Fuck y'all.
He's a power bottom.
Listen, none of y'all was working with Angie. None of y'all was helping her with her business. So fuck each and every one of you that want to come on this live and tell me what the fuck to talk about. Fuck you.
Oh.
That bullshit, man.
The long way.
Yeah, man. You actually on the live. You don't even know. All you know is a CD, motherfucker, and a poster. And you gonna tell me what to talk about? Talking about fuck you, man. Fuck up out of here. And that goes for anybody coming up in here with that bullshit too.
That part.
Anyway, so the shit
Stoney
with Diamond, with Diamond running the play like she's running it, it's starting to look like it's a cohesive play with her and Shayna. And somebody said, does Michael have the mental capacity? Let me tell you something. Michael is not a dumb person. Because a person is autistic doesn't mean they're dumb. Michael is actually very, very intelligent.
Tony,
He might not speak
I
much.
don't know how you went back into preaching after
Huh?
you just let their ass have it with right smooth transition right back on.
Hey, listen, Michael is intelligent, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with
Oh
you. He
shit.
just don't. He's a quiet spoken person, but Michael is sharp. Michael's intelligent. Michael's problem is he trusts people. Doesn't mean he's dumb. I've trusted people and got played. You've trusted people and got played. He's a smart dude. He's not dumb.
Oh
You
man.
know what I'm saying? Autistic doesn't mean you're dumb. People with autism are some of the smartest people. Better believe that shit.
Stoney,
Huh?
when you snap, I get nervous. Like, wait a minute, he's pissed off for real. Wait, I'm glad them people know we're in there around. Don't make Stone mad when I'm around. I'm just gonna light some shit up.
Man, because you know the Sean Phillips, the last time, remember, he was the one saying the weird little stuff to you.
Yeah. I just wanna.
I've been waiting for him to come in so I could block him indefinitely anyway, because he barely can
What type of
produce.
fines you get for giving somebody the hand of God smack? I want to give him a Teddy Riley smack.
I wish we could just run our hands through this damn phone and smack the shit out of his ass.
Wow, it's
He
just
he can
smack him up on
he,
camera.
he followed my production side. I've been waiting to get rid of his ass anyway for the longest.
You
So
know we
listen, you
need.
guys.
You know we need a smack fund. Basically,
Let's see.
if you will come on and let us smack you, maybe like a couple thousand a smack.
And you know what, Meech? That other kit that I'm buying for the
Mhm.
audio for the podcast, it actually has all that shit on it too.
Right.
So that's what we're gonna do. So listen, you guys, let's get
I'm
back to
talking
this.
about a
So,
real life smack, bro.
oh yeah, we need to. His ass need a real live smack, bro.
I'm here to distract you.
Who said that?
Oh, I said it. I'm talking to you. You know
No, I
what?
can't be distracted. We got to stay on
That
this,
shit
Angie.
is so funny when you go off on these people, man. It's just we got to do a whole. We got to do. We're gonna do Stoney's best.
What's somebody
Uh,
saying? Millie Vanilli, Baba Yaga. What you talking? Why y'all coming here with this half-ass messages?
yeah, hey,
Fuck
them
you
dudes
talking
are
about?
success.
Millie
Hey, hold
Vanilli.
on. Them dudes are successful, man. Don't make no
Don't
joke of
talk
them.
about my boys.
They had the hottest record
Yeah.
on the planet when they was
And,
popping.
and Fab is my boy. So if you're
Yeah, I
trying to
don't
be
got
up
no.
in here, funny
Yeah,
Baba,
we
get
don't
the
do that.
fuck up out of here,
Yeah,
Baba.
and dude passed away, and that was a
Don't
sad
block them,
story.
moderators. Don't block them. Leave Baba up in it so we can tear Baba's ass up. You want to keep going with that bullshit. I bet you a weird looking motherfucker, Baba.
Let's talk about how when your mama was a stripper, she had to wear a coin purse because nobody ever gave her any type of bills.
Maryland say you funny, bitch.
That nigga mama had a coin purse around her waist, shaking her ass, making all that noise.
Hey, listen, you guys. You want to know when you know you're getting closer to the truth? When
The demons come
people's
out.
when the
Just say,
demons come out and they start to try to make everybody that's telling the truth look bad. That's when you know you're getting closer to the truth. It's just like when Shayna Shells told me that morning about the driver and what the driver said about her and how the driver was trying to do all these weird things to a woman.
Drags. Oh, don't say it. Leave her out of this. I'm
Huh?
sorry. Man, somebody was talking about that royal.
Yeah,
The
don't
royal.
talk about Jag on this live. It's about Angie. We ain't gonna mix Jag with Angie right now,
Hey, we
y'all.
love you too, Marilyn.
Yeah, we love you too, Marilyn.
I love you
Listen,
more than Stoney.
so let's get back on the Angie Stone thing because I don't want to mix no Jaguar Rice shit here at all, you
Boom.
guys. So know that. So there's something really strange going on between Diamond and Shayna. Now, if Michael knows, Michael's scared. Michael's just going with the program because he has no choice, not because he's dumb, because he trusts people. You understand? Shayna said, I got this. Don't worry about it, Mike. I got you. I'm going to handle your business. I got all this. I know the music industry. I got to just be quiet. Let me do what I got to do. That's her. That's how she talk, right?
That's who?
Scorpio. Thank you, Scorpio.
Scorpio. Damn,
Told y'all
Scorpio.
Scorpio be coming in hot, man. Scorpio ain't playing, y'all. Yes. Diamond Kisses. Absolutely. There's a song and dance going on with Shayna and Diamond at this point. Now you got to understand, here's the science. Angie told me that Diamond, God damn it, people keep calling. Angie told me that Diamond did not like Shayna. These were words from Angie's mouth to my ear on the phone. She said that Diamond, I asked her, well, why not? She said she just don't trust. She thinks she up to no good. That I'll never forget that. So when she passed, of course, Shayna had to run her play to win over Diamond. If she couldn't win Diamond over, then it would have been finito right then. Y'all remember that. So her job was to get Stone out of the middle. If she could get rid of Stone, because I was common sense to Michael. So her job after Angie passed was to get rid of me. So my brother, I was trying to tell you guys something earlier, but I got thrown off track. So the week Angie passed away, my brother told me, somebody called us and told us that Shayna was talking a lot of shit about my brother and his company and us. My brother said, send this text to her. And if I had it in front of me, I'd read it to you, but I don't want to close my phone and look at it, but I'll post it. He said he's going to sue her because of her going around talking shit. So I said to her, listen, my brother's at the top of the food chain in the music industry. You can't be speaking negative about him. Too many people know him. That ain't cool. And he said he's going to sue you. So as soon as I said that day, and we got on the phone, right when we got off the phone, the text that I had sent to her, my brother told me send them to Michael too, right? So I sent them to Shayna and Michael. We ended up getting on the phone. That's when we talked to her. After that, my brother, as we're on the phone talking, he gets a message, Meech. He says, wow. I said, what? He said, I just got Meech, what happened to your phone? You reading something? Oh, you froze.
Can you hear me?
She said, I think your screen froze. My brother said, he said, yeah, if you hit your camera and hit it back on, it'll come back. My brother said, I just got it. Now check this out, Meech. Within a few minutes of us talking on the phone, my brother gets an email. He said, I just got an email. I said, what is it? He said, you ain't gonna believe this. I said, what? He said, they just forwarded me the messages that you sent to them.
Whoa.
They forwarded my brother's the messages my brother told me to send Michael and Shayna to his email from Michael's email. So that let me know that Shayna told Michael Stone is lying. His brother didn't tell him to text us that.
That's nuts.
So I text her back immediately and I say, oh, my brother just told me he got that forwarded email. I know you sent it. She said, Michael sent it. I said, no, he didn't. I said, Michael don't even know his email address. You sent it. She said, well, I'm just doing as I'm instructed. I said, no, you're not. She said, I ain't got nothing to do with it. Michael wants to deal with your brother direct, not you. I said, oh. So then my brother told me to text him back and say this. If I'm not part of the deal, if I'm not in the deal,
there's no deal.
My brother don't want to do it. He told me to text him that back, right? So it fucked Shayna up, and then I hit it to Michael, and then Michael called immediately when he saw that text. He's like, "Hey man, what's going on?" I said, my brother ain't trying to fuck with Shayna.
Period.
So Shayna's been operating this way, understand, since the beginning, turning people against each other for the greater cause. It's hard for me not to believe that there's not somebody behind her. Because why is she doing all of this for what? For what reason? For the money. Somebody else is pushing her. For the money, Meech. And then Diamond's on board.
Follow the money, man.
Diamond's on board now. Diamond's on board because Shayna done gave her a few dollars.
She's all in.
She done gave her a few dollars. So she on board. That's her friend now. That's why she said, I'll pay anybody messing with Shayna, gotta come. You gotta deal with me. You gotta deal with me.
Oh,
I'm gonna say this again. Your mom smacked you up and cracked that too. How you gonna stand up for Shayna?
Shit like that.
And mama put that stank on you. She cow.
Oh, she put hands on it.
Oh yeah, mama put hands on her. Mama Angie put, as Shayna called her, Mama Angie put hands on her.
Oh man.
But this the tough gangster Diamond who's talking shit to content creators like she gonna whoop their ass and shit.
Gangster.
Whoop the court's ass. You got what you got? Let's read that again. Let's go back to it. Cruelty to children in the first degree. That's what the charges are. I'm only reading what the charges are.
Oh, that hurts when I hear that. That's devastating, man. Damn.
Cruelty to children in the first degree and battery to family members. I mean, I'm just saying, this is what's on file.
Go ahead, read, Doug.
You feel me? This is what's on file, you guys.
Wicked ass.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now, you guys. There it is right there. How do you can't make this stuff up. This is the same person that's getting online talking about boots on the ground.
Read, Sonny, here we go. Dark music for that dark piece of crap. Read, Sonny.
Bam, thanks.
Read it. Read the
So here we go, you guys. It's crazy, man. Battery to a family member, cruelty to, let's go back to that. Let me find it, page 3. Cruelty to children in the first degree. State of Georgia. Versus Diamond Stone. Charge 2, battery, family violence. I'm just saying. I'm not making this up. I'm only reading it.
Oh my God, it's real. Ooh, buddy. Hold on.
You guys see that?
Man, that's a shame, man. Children ain't safe, man.
Family battery.
Hello, Angie Stone, watching in the bushes. Yeah, watching in the bushes.
Look at that.
Man, that's terrible, dog. I can't believe it. Leave the babies alone, man. Why do people mess with you? No?
I'm not making that up, y'all. I'm only
Suck.
giving you the logistics. This is the same person trying to threaten online content creators. Okay? It's the same person who says she loved her mama. I mean, I know you can love your parent, but I've never fought my mom. I've never put my hands on my mom and beat her up.
Never. What?
I've never beat up my aunt. I would never imagine doing that.
Never.
I couldn't even imagine even thinking of putting my hands on my mom or even arguing with my mom.
I would shoot myself in the head before I did something like that. No way in the world. No way in the world.
Lady Sparkle, absolutely. But this is a person that wants everybody online to believe it. And what she don't understand is the content creators that are having her on her show, you know, one particular content creator was just playing her to get her on her show.
Just wanted the content.
You know who that content creator is, Meech. She just played her to get her on her show. Sitting there agreeing with everything she's saying. Really? Agreeing with everything she's saying.
Oh, wow.
Just to get her on the show. Just she sounded real corny. If you go listen to the interview, just the way she was, just everything Diamond said, she was repeating it. It just sounded real dumb.
It just sounded real dumb.
Yeah, didn't it, Meech?
Didn't it, Stone?
That's just what she did. That's exactly what she did.
That's exactly what she does. Stupid ass.
Exactly.
Unbelievable.
Let me see. Let me read some of you guys' messages. Hold on. We're going to read some of your messages really quick. 1 second. Let me load up. I want to see what you guys are saying.
Oh man.
I know my beard's looking rough, y'all. Okay. What's you guys' thoughts about this? Honest. Everybody that's on here, there's some great content creators doing some great stuff with really being in the trenches with this. I appreciate all of you guys. You guys know who you are. I appreciate everybody coming together, really, really making a difference. We're going to get to the bottom of this one way or the other. Zoe Allen, thank you. Justice for Angie Stone, appreciate you. What's up, introvert? Jackie Cash, yes, absolutely, Jackie. Absolutely. And listen, and I
What she
blocked
say,
Don.
Stoney?
Huh?
What she say?
Jackie Cash said, wow, against her own children. I'm assuming Hilren. I guess she meant children.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she did have some Hellren.
Hilren, yeah, Hilren.
Some Hellren. How many
Justice for Angie
Hellren?
Stone.
How many
Shirley,
Hellren? How
we
many Hellren
appreciate
does
you
she
too.
have? She got one for sure.
Urban Media says this
Heldren.
looks
Oh no,
suspect.
it's Heldren.
Urban Media says this looks suspect. It does,
Thank you,
Urban Media.
Stoney.
It
Thank you.
absolutely does. And all we're saying is this. Mama Sean, hello from Birmingham, Alabama. Thank you for becoming a member. Mama Sean, we're going to go on this evening. We got something special for you. So hopefully you'll tune back in to us around like probably 7 or 8 o'clock meet tonight. We got something special for you as a member. Jackie Cash says, thank you, Stone and Meech. No, Jackie Cash, we appreciate you.
Appreciate it.
Pink Ivy said, do you think Shayna will be held accountable? Let me explain something to you guys. You don't have to worry. As long as there's a universe and there is a God that we all believe in, Shayna and everybody involved will be held accountable. It's just a matter of
What
time.
time zone, Stoney?
We're West Coast.
Yeah. What is it?
Creole Lady said, you've been genuine since day one, Stone. Creole Lady, thank you. I've never changed my tune. I've always stayed the same.
Right.
I've never changed my tune. Crime Chronicles says, Stone, I love your lives. Thank you, Crime Chronicles. I appreciate you. DJ Genesis Detroit. What's up, DJ Genesis? DJ Genesis in the house, me.
Oh, what's up with it?
Benjamin Padilla said she hasn't mentioned her kids at all. One would think Diamond was single and carefree. Absolutely, Benjamin. In my exact words, she never talks about her kids, but she talk about, I'm my mama's child. I'm my mama's child. I'm the firstborn. My brother 10 years younger than me. I'm the firstborn. My brother 10 years younger. I'm my mama's child. What about your children?
Whoa.
What about you? Never mention your child. Somebody said, Stone, is Shayna working for Walter Millsap? No, she wasn't. But I'm gonna be honest with you. There's no telling right now. She might just be because Shayna want to be in the business, y'all.
But damn, Walter's my boy though.
Shayna want to be in
Walter's
me.
But Walter's really my boy though. Shout out to Walt. Walt, I
me and
got
you
you,
gonna
dog.
off live. Me and you
What
gonna have
did
a
Walt do
conversation.
wrong, dog? That's my boy.
No, me and you gonna talk. We're gonna talk off live. I'm gonna share some shit with you that Angie shared with me. I'm gonna share some shit with you that Angie shared with me. I just ain't never mentioned Walter's name, but I'm gonna talk to you about it. Somebody said Kimberly Shayna is in Diamond's head because she knows Michael's sick. Absolutely, Kimberly. That's a fact. Damaged Kisses said, I saw her on IG Live. She was in her car smoking. Let me tell you something. Diamond don't give a fuck. Diamond just wants the money at this point. She don't give a fuck. Hey, Meech.
Yeah.
I've never seen nobody get over the passing of their mother so quick. I've never seen no shit like this.
Listen to me. I cried every day for 2 years. I cried every few days, 3 years later. And 5 years later, I cried every Sunday. Every weekend. Starts like Friday night. Whatever.
Meech, I'm the same way. My mom's been gone since 2004. Just the thought of her, I start crying. here's something deeper. I can't think about Angie too much because I start crying again.
That part.
Make that one sit in, because I'm not even Angie's child or sibling. But when I think about her, I break down and cry. How is it Diamond got over this shit so quick?
Marilyn said, I'm still crying. Right.
Marilyn, I am with you. I can't even watch my lives from me crying because I start
Somebody
crying
just
all over
bless
again.
somebody in the comment. Lady, be blessed in the name of, yeah. There's some praying going on in the comments.
Monica W, thank you. Thank you for the prayers, you guys. Angie Jackson said Diamond didn't sound convincing through her speaking at the funeral. It appeared fake. Absolutely. All of it appeared to just be just a show to make it through, so people could say I had something to do with Angie's funeral. We helped put it together. It was all a bunch of bullshit.
I'm going crazy over
here. Cheyenne says, profile vibe says, meet your mother was the queen of all queens, and she gave you all that you have. Diamond doesn't have that kind of relationship. Mama Sean, we're sorry you lost your daughter. Yes, it's not easy. It's not easy at all. You know, it's not easy, you guys. We all know that, right? Victoria Otta Harpending said, I cried when my mother died because I was finally free from her torture. Wow, that's deep. Victoria, what? Really? Her torture, verbal torture, or what? What's that about? Lady of Elegance said, I have specials when a mother is not a mother to her children, but Diamond is on something else. I just don't know what it is. Diamond's on Diamond time. Yeah. Are they what they call it? Demon time? Demon Diamond time? Introvert said, I cried for a long time after Jesse passed. These comments coming in, rolling in fast as shit.
Fast as hell.
I cried. I was trying to read that, Introvert.
DJ Genesis.
Dang. Send that again. Send that again. I was trying to read that. It went so quick. Airbus 10. What's up, family? Ivy. Yeah, we stand on it. We're not letting up at all. None of us. We're not playing around. Lady Sparkle said Diamond is on dummy time, demon time, worry about money. Yeah, all she cares about is the money right now. But now she's got this court situation. This could put her away for 20 years. I'm just being honest. And by the time she get out, Shayna gonna be gone with all the money. And Michael might not even be on this earth because
what's
of his
up,
health.
Shay?
Yeah, I gotta slow it down.
Cheney, what's up, Cheney? Where you at, baby? Say something to me. One of our family members is on, Stoney. One of your sisters, cousins, our family. Real talk. That's out here. Get well. She just had a surgery. Everybody put a couple hearts in there for my family. Shay. Day one.
Yeah, you just had a surgery.
Shay, put a day one in there for me real
Get
quick.
well soon.
So I know where you at on see.
Okay, Urban Media. Urban Media says, what do I mean Diamond is not a stone? It's a metaphor.
Oh, she checked me. Shane.
It's a metaphor, Urban Media.
Shane. You really put us today, right?
Are they going to put out her album? Which album? DJ Genesis, the last album? Well, she didn't start working on the album yet. She was in the process of.
Praying for the family, Misha. Yeah, that's what's up.
But she has a lot of unreleased songs.
That's dope. Man, I hate I don't got a stone. A stump meat. Been an Angie Stone and a Stone P. What?
Means we talk. Because here's the weird part. Angie would tell me, send me some tracks, Stone. Send me some tracks. And I never sent her tracks, man. Because I thought I had all this time in the world, right? Shazmay says, the devil's disciples, Shayna and company, will get what is coming to them, Stone and Meech. Heaven bless you. Greetings from London, UK. London, UK, Shazmay, thank you, sweetie, for coming in and giving us your thoughts and your comments. We appreciate that.
That's crazy.
Meech, they said, I love them eyebrows, Meech.
Oh yeah, I've been working on them.
DJ Genesis,
They need to
DJ
be
Genesis
trained.
Choice said most artists got back catalogs, and
Thank you.
these labels put out albums. Yeah, well, there's some people working on putting some stuff out, unreleased stuff on it right now, but it's not anything new. Kimberly says, "What is China's affiliation to Whitney Houston's sister, Pat Houston? Because it seems familiar in what she did with Whitney." Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a show about that. We'll do a show about that, you guys, on another live. We'll do something. We'll talk about that.
How many people in the room, Stoney?
What? 288. It was 3 something. Because people probably at work, getting ready to head to work. Listen, I appreciate all you to tune in. I appreciate this because Introvert said, I cried a long time when Jesse D from the Force MDs died. Everyone's process is their process. No, absolutely. But Introvert, listen, ain't no way Diamond is grieving no more. I'm just telling you. I'm not the only one that thinks that. Somebody says, Stone, what's your email? I have some information for you. Angie felt like Shayna was working with Walter Mishap. I'm close to someone. Sweetie, sweet cutie, you don't have to tell me what I don't already know. I know. Trust me. I know. You talking about somebody who's on the inside. I was every day, every conversation. I know everything about the Walter thing. There's not none you could tell me I don't know. But you can email me if you want. stonepaxton@gmail.com. stonepaxton@gmail.com. I just chose not to talk about Walter because I have a lot of people that I deal with that are tight with Walter. Okay, so I never really talked about Walter. I could talk to my friends about Walter, but I won't get on the live and say much, and I have reasons for that.
That's dope. Integrity.
Yeah. Muslim Raisin Head said they sacrificed Angie Stone. Let me tell you something. This Angie Stone thing is not from the top to the bottom, you guys. It's from the bottom to the middle. Remember that. Remember I told y'all that.
That went over their head. You might have to break that down.
Creole lady said Diamond seems to resent the relationship Michael had with Angie. Yes, she does. So listen, this situation is from the bottom to the middle, not from the top to the bottom. When you talk about frequency and vibration, the worst frequencies come from the bottom, right?
Shout out Cambodian Mystique.
Shout out to Cambodian Mystique. Listen, Kimberly, we'll talk about that on another live. I'll make sure we will, Meech and I. Boogie Lo-Fi 399, Lethal Shayna Diamond and Michael Diamond was indicted 3-7. Shayna switched the account from websites to Shayna's bank account. I know all of that, family. Everything you're saying, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Not new news. I know it. I appreciate you commenting on here, but yeah, I know all that stuff. There's nothing nobody can get on here and tell me that I don't know. I was in the middle of it.
Shout out to Trina. Trina showing love.
Hey, whoever's posting and clicking on the dollar signs, shit, don't get on my live posting no spam shit. I'm gonna whoop your ass up in this live. Don't do that. Don't do that. You wanna promote, advertise, hit us in the inbox and pay for us to promote. Don't try to do no slick shit, man. Don't do that.
Yeah, stop it. Stop it.
Airbus 10 said this starts off with her immediate close so-called friends, then it works its way to the top, but not all the way to the top. Airbus 10, absolutely correct. That is a fact. Muslim Raisin Head, subscribe for now. You are cool, but I need to see more. Muslim Raisin Head, listen, we ain't here to prove nothing for you, family. Prove nothing to you. My channel is my channel. Meech and I are producers, music industry producers. We're here. We promote. Angie, I was working with her. And if you're here, you're here. If you're not, brother, no offense taken. I'm not here to show you more, but we appreciate you being here. You can look through the channel, whatever you like. You can take it, run with it. If not, it's okay. We appreciate you, though. Patricia says she can see through Diamond's line, no teeth. Leanne Newman. Boogie said they want us to stop talking about it so they can start getting some money. That's what this is about. They want us to stop talking. You're right. Exactly. Exactly. Because guess what? The insurance companies are not paying out, right?
Oh, wait. Do you know what? Do we know what? Do you know that Shane and Diamond have a live talking about this business they own?
Of course, they got to. They're trying to counter the other conversations. Sweet cutie, I'm gonna tell you something. Angie did not trust Walter Mishap. Everything you're saying, I already know, sweet cutie. I already know. You're not telling me nothing I don't know. Mama Sean, thank you for the $20 donation. She says,
Yeah,
thank you for the kindness.
but let's offer let's wait until my guy Dub M Millsap. Let's wait until maybe we can talk to him.
Yeah, let's reach out to him. I mean, because him and I haven't had a conversation yet, but Angie was trying to put us on the phone. Look, Mama Sean said, thank you for the kindness you and Meech put in the world. Love y'all energy. Thank you, Mama Sean. We appreciate you. Thank you for the $20 donation. Muslim Raisin Head said, your thoughts on gang stalking. Meech and I will do a Muslim Raisin Head. I'll make sure that Meech and I will, because Meech is well versed with that. We'll have a conversation on another video about that. He wants,
What I'm
you see
supposed to
that,
do
Meech?
about what now?
He said, your thoughts on gang stalking, sorry.
Okay, I'm lost. I still understand. GANGS gangs talking? That's it?
That's what he said.
Come back a little bit more in depth with gangs talking. Are we talking about peace? Are we talking about ending the wars of gangs and gang war? What are we? Because they could be talking about, something that we're not with. So I'm trying to understand.
Right. Yeah, Muslim Raisin Head. Meech just asked you a question, family.
Because if we talking about gangs in the black community, that shit is ridiculous. We shouldn't even, a gang shouldn't even, let's take gangs and make them car clubs or something.
For real. He said, gangs talking is something like community harassment, he says. Gang stalking. You mean stalking or talking?
Gang
Stalking. You said
stalking.
gang stalking.
Okay.
So gang stalking.
Yeah, because we do words over here for a living, so I can't function until I know exactly where we're going with it. The gang stalking. What do you think about this now?
Well, you're more versed in that. He said online flying monkeys are bullies.
Oh, well.
Alicia said she thinks he's referring to that. Oh, well, we already know. Go ahead, Meech. How we feel about that?
I want to consult those who feel under pressure. I'm the stalking Zen master. We fight bullies, barracudas.
Listen, sweet cutie. Let me educate you real quick because you keep talking about Walter.
We
No,
fight.
no offense, but Walter did not send Shayna to Angie's
What
house.
somebody said about Bobby Brown? Hold on.
She didn't. Trust me. Sweet cutie, you don't know what you're talking about. Walter did not send Shayna to Angie's house. Stop it. Stop spreading that lie. He didn't do that.
Man. That's my bro. I told you that. Hey, Buddha, get him out. Get him out. Gotta go.
Sweet cutie, we're gonna have to mute you
Can't
for a
body
minute because
mistake.
you're spreading lies on that
Don't
one.
do that.
You mute Sweet cutie out. He did not send her to Angie's house. That's a lie. Now,
let Millsap talk for himself, man. Maybe we can get the interview.
listen, the trolls online, the gang stalking online, yeah. These are motherfuckers that's little nerdy motherfuckers and are fat motherfuckers with no
Hey,
girlfriend.
Stoney.
Huh? I gotta go in. Listen, Damaged Kisses said gang stalking is very different from just trolls online being bullies. Yeah, well, people don't have a life, you guys. Understand that.
No, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't
No,
say that.
they don't
No,
meet.
I'm fine. Let's dispel that.
No, fuck that. Meech, they ain't got no
The
lives. That's why
Most
they want to be in the
High.
line.
They don't got a who. Is that with a V or F?
Huh?
V or F?
Lives.
F.
Fives.
Like lives, like lot. They don't have lives. They don't have motion.
They don't have.
Okay, hold
They're
on.
more concerned with your life and my life, and
That's
not their
okay.
own.
That's not bad. That's not a bad thing.
That's why they won't say anything about
Because they
lethal
have
or.
lives, because the Most High gave them lives.
Well,
What they have
well,
is no
listen.
gratitude and
Hold
no
on,
fortitude and no
Meech.
perseverance and no character. They have no ambiance. They have no.
Listen, they have blood running through their vein. But to me, they don't have life. Because when you have life, you live life.
I like
Free,
that song.
free spirited,
I like that. I
uninhibited,
like that younger brother.
no judgment, right? Hey, Damaged Kisses says exactly. Low lives with no lives. There you go, Fonda. CC say Stone, you cracking me up. Trolls are unhappy. Damaged Kisses says trolls are unhappy in their daily lives. Yes. Listen, I before the Angie Stone sector,
Thank you, Mila.
I was
Amen.
trolled strictly on my music. Means there was guys that would get on my channel
Why
talk about.
everybody in here ain't not everybody? Don't. I'm sure everybody in here got $2. Stone is working really hard.
Thank
He's
you,
working
Leanne.
really hard. Let's get some donations in here for someone that's been holding the torch. For those who really support Angie,
Listen,
we
okay,
want to
Toya,
encourage Stone right now in this
Meech.
channel. Go ahead, bro.
Toya, now Toya says, I also heard Walter Millsap did Angie wrong. Why y'all trying to protect him? Toya, fuck. First of all, let me say this. Respectfully, fuck you. You don't know shit or what you talking about. Let's start there. Don't block Toya. Leave her on here. Toya, if you know anything about me, you must be new to my channel. I'm not sure. I break things down according to the time it's time to reveal it. Don't rush me on shit. It's not your job to do that. You a motherfucker on the internet watching us. You don't know shit. All you got to go to every channel to find out what the fuck is going on. So give me time and Meech time for us to break things down. Give us time. You understand what I'm saying? Hold on, Meech. Give us time, y'all.
I had to get you, bro.
No, I don't like that shit because we just blocked the other girl. Give us time. We will have a conversation about Walter. Today is not talking about Walter. You understand what I'm saying? We're going to get Walter on here with Meech and I so he can talk to y'all. But stop doing that shit. Y'all don't even know what y'all talking about. Y'all just going off of hearsay. You weren't in the middle. You don't know what's going on. Now, some of the stuff you might say might be real, but what you're saying now is bullshit. Well, somewhat. But we'll talk about that. I don't want to talk about that right now.
Plus, we don't know all the circumstances. We don't do
Right.
that over here. That we don't do that. We don't do that.
Fonda Gabriel said, "Oh no, motherfucker." What do you mean, Fonda Gabriel? What are you talking about?
Oh, she's just stamping what you said.
Oh,
Stamping
thank
what
you,
you said.
Fonda. CC,
Hey,
thank you
that's
for
what
the
I'm talking about.
donation.
Oh, what's up,
Hi,
CC?
Barbara.
Is that CC, right?
That's our moderator.
Oh, that's our moderator. Yeah, that's right.
CC, thank you for
CC,
the
thank you.
donation. We appreciate you.
Yeah, I'll put some donations in there for Stone, man. Good grief. For the show. And me.
Christian, yes, that album does. Vertical Hold does. It should have been nominated for. I don't know if it was nominated for a Grammy. I got to look back. I'm a Grammy member. I think it was.
I too.
Hey, Scorpio put CC. See, yeah, Scorpio letting y'all know, don't play with me, because Scorpio be going in hard.
Hey, Scorpio was good.
Scorpio is that listen, is our highest
Shout out
supporter, man.
Scorpio,
I'm just
man.
keeping it 100, y'all. I ain't hating on none of y'all, but Scorpio, don't nobody play like Scorpio does. Scorpio gets it in, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Toya said, I apologize, but I did see on paperwork show that Walter
Hey,
stole Angie's royalty. Listen,
hush her. No.
I,
She need to pay. You need to pay. You got to pay to ask some questions. You want to come in here with that other stuff, then pay to disrupt what we're doing. Okay. Now, you want to ask that question? Let me see it. Drop it, and then Stone's gonna entertain you.
Yep, exactly. And Toya,
Drop it.
Paperwork has been doing a great job, but Paperwork, the way he run his play, he don't always run it fair. And I'm just being honest with you.
Stop being honest.
Paperwork will get to the truth later on. He'll spin the narrative, then he'll tell the truth later on. Now, I'm just saying that's what he does. He'll tell the truth later. You feel what I'm saying? So he'll run the play, and then the truth will come later. That's how Paperwork runs his play. So, you know, I appreciate what he's doing because he's finally, everybody's coming together, but I don't like how he runs his play. That's all I'm saying. Like, you know, I know what was going on. Don't forget, Toya, I was in the inside. There's no other content creator online talking about this shit that was inside like I was. None of them. Nobody. So remember that. If you want to go believe in other people, go ahead. But just remember, listen, decipher the information. I can tell you what's real and what isn't. I didn't say it wasn't real. I just said, wait until we speak about it. And we'll give you the truth. Lanny said 5813. I'm so glad you're saying that because that's what I see. And I get so frustrated with all the content creators who are afraid to just go straight. Yeah. Well, the thing is, too, Lania, they spread it out so they can have content. And I get it. They spread it out so they can have content. You know, it's real hard to have conversations with people without showing pictures. If you can talk online without showing pictures, there's an art in that, right? There's art in that to be able to talk without showing pictures. Boogie Lo-Fi says paperwork don't always be correct. Yes, I can. He says outlandish shit to trigger people to say stuff, but it's not always correct. Yeah, I like Paperwork. I'm gonna be honest with you. I like, you know, after I start watching his shows, I like his shows, but it just be a lot of extra shit that I don't really care about. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying a lot of extra stuff I don't care about, you know. But I like his show and I like the stuff that he does. And there's a necessary evil in some things in life. And some people we need. And Paperwork, you need a Paperwork party because he makes everybody have to do their job online. So you need a guy like Paperwork because he's going to make other content creators have to work hard. So I get it, but I just don't like his spin on things, the way he spins it only to come back to the truth. I just don't like that extra shit, man. That's all I'm saying. Like, there's no need for it, you know? OG Patrice in the house.
OG Patrice in the house.
Toya said Paperwork absolutely show receipts on Walter mishap. Toya, you're doing it again. Meech just told you to stop, and I can show receipts too, but you keep doing that. Like, come on, Toya. Come on, Toya. I mean, Meech just gave you the play what to do. Damaged Kisses said Toya Shrills talking about Walter. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But she keep running the play. Toya, why don't you go on your channel and talk about that?
Get these.
Why don't you go on your channel and talk about that? You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. Shit like that.
Look, like Scorpio whooping their ass today. Scorpio came in with another $20 donation. Listen, let me tell y'all. Let me tell y'all something about Scorpio. I don't care what nobody say. There will never be nobody on our live that can fuck with Scorpio. Simple as that. Ain't nobody fucking with. Hasn't nobody ever come in and ever fuck with Scorpio. So we got to give her love.
Tony. Jesus, with the F-bombs, bro.
People are telling Toya to stop.
The F-bombs, dog, are heavy today.
Yeah, said stop, annoying ass. Toya, they telling you to stop.
Yeah, knock it off. Yeah. Stoney, you can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hey.
Mama Sean, don't forget, we got a gift for you. So later you got to come on at 7 so you can see, because you're a member. All members, we got something special for you guys. It's gonna be mailed to you. I don't want to talk about it now because I don't want to take the focus off of Angie. We'll talk about it later.
Yes, baby. Yeah. It won't fit in the thing. That's dumb.
Listen, I cannot wait. Jackie says it seems Diamond is jealous of Michael. He's not slow. I believe he's really grieving loss without his mom. He is overwhelmed and under the spell of Shayna. But when he awakes, you listen, Jackie Cash. You're right on the money, sweetie. This young man loves his mom. He loves the heck out of his mom. He was with his mom all the time. He's genuine. I want to see Michael's career flourish. I want to see his dreams come true that he wants. But he is definitely the thumb of Shayna is on him. I do believe Diamond has this jealousy with him because she always states how he's 10 years younger than he is. Auntie Mickey said, glad you're the real deal, Stone. I just don't like for paperwork to drag me unnecessarily, trying to make me feel like I'm nothing to the sector.
Shanine, hey,
Auntie
who that just
Mickey,
came in with that 10, 19?
that's Auntie Mickey.
Auntie Mickey.
Auntie
Hey,
Mickey,
shout out Auntie
listen.
Mickey.
Paperwork. Let me say, me and Meech say something to you. Listen, brother,
Yeah.
listen. You started off on me like you're trying to do with Auntie Mickey, brother. Give Auntie Mickey a break. She ain't done nothing wrong, man. Like, I don't know why you pick on other go find some other people to pick on. Auntie Mickey ain't done nothing, man. Why do you do that shit to her? Why do you?
Yeah, we don't be
I've
doing
been
that,
peeping.
dog. You missing the point.
Right. You hear what Meech said? You missing a point. Like, don't go after the other content creators who are trying to
That's
build.
not what we're here to do. We regulate. You're not regulating. You're aggravating and agitating, and some more. You're dropping the ball. You're missing the point. But we like the energy. Keep that energy. But let's get it. Let's make it make sense, bro. We have a responsibility. Nobody came on here to play look like buffoons. You think we think we playing, but we're not really playing. This is serious. We take, providing this information and insight very seriously. This man does not have to share this type of content with you. So let's keep it clean, man. I got time to play games. We're not here to play. If there's something to be done and taken care of, then it'll make sense, and we'll get to that.
And we try not to go back to that fight, that Vegas fight, bro. So stop it, man. Because I ain't trying to get back on this Vegas fight.
See what I mean? See what you did, man?
Yeah.
You pulling the Band-Aid off, dog.
Come on, man. Leave Auntie Mickey alone, bro. Like, on the real, like, why you fucking with her anyway? I don't get it. Like, I don't understand that shit. She's an OG. Why would you fuck with her anyway? She's everybody's favorite aunt online. Leave her the fuck alone. Paperwork, goddamn, bro. Like, stop that shit, man.
Yeah, chill, dog. We know you ready. We know you ready, dog. It's some good in that brother, man.
It's some good in paperwork. It is. He just got to know when to stop doing some of the shit he do, trolling the other content creators. Like, you don't have to do that. Paperwork. You don't. We all working towards the same thing. I started off doing this. It was none
Unless
of
Cambodian Mystique say no. If Cambodian Mystique say no, it's up. Cambodian Mystique, what you say?
Urban Media said, I have learned to stay in the bushes on certain channels. Yeah.
Hey, man, you gonna get
Royal
in them bushes. They come out them bushes over there.
Royal Narfer said, I see you answering everyone's question except mine. I guess you don't have an answer. What the fuck are you talking about, Royal, before you get kicked off my motherfucking channel? Say what you got to say, motherfucker. I didn't see your question. So say it.
Stony.
Hold on, Meech. I want to see what this
deep
motherfucker
breath.
got to say.
Come on,
I didn't
deep
even
breath.
see the... Listen.
Deep breath.
No. Fuck that, Meech. I want to see what he got to say. He talking about I'm ignoring his question. I didn't even see no shit. You know how fast this shit is moving?
Yeah, what's your question? How about you
ask your question, Royal.
Oh, look, Mystique said, what'd you say? Hilarious, Beach. I love you too.
Royal, let me ask you a question. When was the first time you met Angie? Answer that question.
Ooh.
Then I answer your question, bitch ass.
I'm gonna take a nap. Hold on.
When was the first time you met Angie? And I'll tell you when the first time I met Angie. There you go.
There
nigga.
You go. Stone, you don't even need me this morning.
Hey, Meech, was that question that important?
You do not need me this morning.
Hey, Meech, think about the question he just asked me. Was that shit even that important to trip off of me not answering it?
Well, I'm not one to step on somebody's head and be happy about it, but yeah.
Exactly, Royal. You can go fuck yourself. That's what you can do.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Damn. See? So trained.
When was the first time you met Angie, Royal? I bet you never in your life.
I need to make that sound so trained.
And if you did meet her, it's in the audience and in line with a whole bunch of motherfuckers signing autographs. How about that one? Dumb motherfuckers on here, man.
Dumb motherfuckers on here, man.
Listen. Okay, good for you.
Oh,
that's great.
God.
Now, when was the last time you did Angie's paperwork and was helping collect her money and getting her in Vegas?
Oh, can you say his answer out loud, please?
I've been knowing her for 20 years.
Knowing her like everybody else, motherfucker.
Exactly.
Prove
You're
it.
mighty disrespectful, and I just asked the question. You can get off my fucking channel, Royal.
Stuff, man. I tell him to drop something so we know it's true. We don't want to be at odds with you if you was cool with Angie, dog. But
yeah,
listen,
if you was
cool
lying,
and
just send us something. Just show me how you knew Angie for 20 years.
Yeah,
send
us
something. What's your real name? Put your real name in it. You know mine. It's a lot of motherfuckers say they've been knowing Angie for 20 years, and they haven't been. I mean, you know what I mean? People tell me that same shit. Put your real name in here, and I'll verify that shit real quick.
Hold on, let me help. Let the doctor sit down. This might be a situation for the doctor. There's a knowing and there's a knowing of. Okay, Saint.
Hey, Meech, Fonda Gabriel said, Stone and Meech, y'all are a tag team extraordinaire.
Hey, Stone.
Yeah.
I want to see if you can add on to this. There's a knowing and a knowing of.
Mm-hmm.
You know of her.
You hear that, Royal? You know of her, Royal. We still waiting for you to come back and say how you known her 20 years. Where'd you meet? How many times did you talk to her on the phone? Send us a screenshot of the phone conversations and text.
Incoming call from her.
And incoming and outgoing calls. Other than that, get the fuck off my channel with that corny ass shit you trying to run. Talking about I'm disrespectful. Fuck you. You came to my channel. Stoney. I didn't come to your channel.
Stone.
And I just asked a question.
Stone.
I'm asking you a question.
Everybody put a calm down. Put some hearts in there, please. Somebody put some money in this thing to distract Stone from this ass whooping.
Leanne, yes, he did.
Why are you whooping?
Yep.
You whooping this person's ass way too bad, dog.
Auntie Mickey, you're doing a great job. Absolutely. Hold on, what they say? Somebody said something to me.
Put some hearts in there for Stone, y'all, please. Hearts up for Stone, man. Shit,
Fonda say me and you are a great tag team, Meech.
Who said that?
Fonda.
Love you, Fonda.
Royal said, okay, they just came back, Meech. Someone's panties are in a bunch. It's okay, Bookie. I already know the answer. Oh, you know, I know who this is. This is somebody, definitely. That you see that Bookie shit? That's the shit the motherfucker said to me in the text. So I know who this is, you little bitch ass motherfucker.
Damn.
I know who you are. Bitch. Bitch. Hey, I don't call women bitch, but when a motherfucker act like a bitch, man or woman, they gonna be a bitch today. Hey, Royal, you a bitch. You bitch. Yeah, Royal. Stoney. Bitch. You became a member of my channel for what? You ain't even a member, you bitch. So guess what? Today's gonna be your last day, bitch. You about to be blocked, bitch.
Oh my God.
Fuck up out of here. I know exactly who you are.
Stone.
Dumb bitch. Now there you go, bitch. Rock with that.
Stoney.
Yep.
How can such lovely music come from someone so?
Hey, Stevie Wonder write great music, but he don't play. Hey, listen, the Bookie shit, Meech, that's the shit they said in my text. That's right. How I know who it is. Yeah, remember I told you they said this real slick word? That's how I know who that is. That's either Shayna or that's Diamond. That's the word they use in my text, Bookie.
Niggas say Diamond got that flawless top.
You feel what I'm saying?
You know what I said?
Tay, I'm on course, Tay. Ain't nothing wrong with me setting people straight for a few. Tay Legacy.
Dear Diamond, Say it, Stone. I'm gonna just open it up. You finish how you want to.
Caitlin said, Mr. Paxton, I have been a
Stoney.
fan.
Stoney.
Check this out, Meech. I've been a fan, but why are you hostile and saying mean things about paperwork? Caitlin, fuck you. Don't be a fan no more. I bet you ain't got none of my records. Fuck up off my live. Talking about I'm a fan. Why am I talking about paperwork? Fuck all of y'all. And any other paperwork people in, fuck you too.
Stoney, I want to play Dear Diamond.
All right.
I'll say Dear Diamond, and then you finish it. Dear Diamond. Stoney.
Dear Diamond, let's go.
All right, I'm gonna say Dear Diamond, and you just finish it. Okay, that's a rhythm.
Okay. Thing. All right, here we go, you guys.
All the shit you want to say.
We're about to do a monologue, you guys. Here we go. Meech and I. Here we go.
Dear Diamond.
Fuck you. Go get your new teeth put in. Stop talking that shit and worry about that court case, bitch.
Dear Diamond.
You think you slick? You can sing, but bitch.
Dear Diamond.
Ain't nobody playing with you. You a gangster online, but we Rick James, bitch.
Dear Diamond.
Hey, Shayna's got a foot on your neck, bitch.
Dear Diamond.
Why you always playing games and creating these fake ass profiles, calling a motherfucker bookie, giving away your secret code name, bitch?
Dear Diamond.
Stop playing games, bitch.
Dear Diamond.
On BET, I said, and to the broad in the back that said she didn't know who I am, I'm Rick James, bitch.
And lastly, Dear Diamond.
You think your brother Michael is dumb? He knows to play every move you make. That's why you jealous of him. I'm Rick James, bitch.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Come on. That was beautiful.
Hands up, y'all. Hands up. Hands up. Brenda
so
said, do you think Diamond and Shayna...
Why would you do that, Meech? Why?
Hey, Patricia said, Dear Diamond, stop being an internet gangster with no teeth.
Yo.
Patricia, I got boots on the ground, Patricia.
You know
I'm
we
coming
call
to
that.
see
That's
you.
that.
Bookie.
That's that through the legs.
Hey,
that's
Bookie.
That, hey.
I'm coming to see you, Bookie.
That's that round the back top. That's that through the legs top.
I already know what you said.
Heads do bobble.
Swamp Lady. So low vibrational allowed. Negative attachments. I like that. What are you
like that
about?
episode of
Give
Dear
me some
Diamond.
more of that. Marilyn say, love you, me.
Hey, you went flawless on Dear Diamond, dog. You hit everyone out. You went flawless. 100% Dear Diamond. You went flawless.
You feel me, Meech? We ain't playing, Meech. Like, they need to stop messing with people online. And listen, for the paperwork party fan that was in here, paperwork. You know Meech and I don't have no problem with you. I just, how come I don't see y'all saying stop fucking with Auntie Mickey? That paperwork person that was in here, how come you didn't say paperwork need to stop fucking with Auntie Mickey? Paperwork. Whoever that person that you have watching my channel, tell them I said go fuck off. Leave Auntie Mickey alone. I don't see that person in here telling you, saying, oh, why does paperwork mess with Auntie Mickey? Just, bro, leave her alone, man. She like your aunt and mine, man. Leave her alone, bro. We all doing the same shit, bro. Come on, there's enough other people to talk about. Don't fuck with Auntie Mickey, man. Songs by Alicia.
Hey.
We got a donation.
It's vulgar, but it's true.
What?
What you just said.
Yeah. Come on, man. Hey, Meech. Songs by Alicia. Stone Paxton. Stone always starts of genuine and kind, and then they
wait a minute. Who just did that? Song. Thank you.
She said Stone always starts off genuine and kind, and then they set Stone off, and then Stone goes ham. I don't know why they set him off. Songs by Alicia. Yes, I don't.
My little brother has a big brother complex.
Songs by Alicia. I'm just trying to be cool. People come in here messing with me. I'm not messing with nobody. I'm just in here speaking, and they come in here saying stupid stuff to me, trolling, whatever they trying to do. And then Diamond's up in here and Shayna.
Let's get some of
Those
them
are the ones I block.
$2.99s. Let's get some of them $1.99s. Let's see. I want to see
Listen,
some $3.99s. I want to see
Diamond,
some $4.99s. I want to see some $5.99s. I want to see some
Chef Banner said,
$6.99.
Chef Banner said, Dear Diamond is a
Hey,
woman's best
somebody go.
friend.
Hey, thank you for the
No,
donations.
Chef Banner, you're wrong. Not this Diamond. This Diamond that I'm talking about is not a woman's best friend.
Uh-oh.
She's a woman's worst friend.
Oh, shit.
Banner, no, she's not.
Uh-oh.
You got to know what we talking about.
Uh-oh.
Lanny said you have a lion's heart, which is needed. Where's that at? Which is needed back amongst our men. Yes, Lanny, 5813. You're absolutely correct. Lady of Elegance said, have Diamond and Michael ever had a real job with their mother was living? If not, Diamond is like an insurance broker, but being an insurance broker, I don't know why she didn't broker new teeth.
Damn.
Shrine, thanks for the $2.
Shit like that.
Marilyn Burrows said, the Stone City Band are my friends. Marilyn, have I met you at a show before? Angie Jackson said, I've never seen Stone talk like this. The trolls are nothing but the devils. Angie Jackson, absolutely, sis. I don't talk like this. I'm very respectful, but when people push me, I don't allow people to. You got to understand, Angie Jackson, all my life, I've been a nice guy, right? I'm 55 now, right?
Right.
So I'm making up for all the years of letting people fuck with me and not ever saying anything.
Yes, it just won't ever happen again. I sympathize with it. Who just hit the
Scorpio
thing?
hit us again.
Scorpio.
Just for
Wow.
you, Meech, sir. She
Thank you,
sent
Scorpio.
$5, Meech. Scorpio did.
Now y'all follow Scorpio now.
Yeah, follow Scorpio, you guys. Scorpio is the truth.
Thank you,
Fonda
Scorpio.
Gabriel says Stone is going big or going home. Absolutely. We're here for the love of Angie Stone. Hashtag justice for Angie Stone. And stop following my channel, Diamond and Shayna, and coming in here doing stupid stuff and using the word bookie. You don't think we know that's you? You're the only people that use that word bookie. You're the only one. You gave yourself away. Bookie.
Stupid.
Bookie. Dumbass. I'm out bookie. Nigga, please.
She gotta get roasted.
Yeah, for real. I got boots on the ground. I got boots on the ground, y'all. Boots on the ground. And they ain't my own boots. Hold on. That bullshit. Trina, yeah, she got boots on the ground, but she ain't got teeth in front teeth in her mouth, but boots on the ground. Make some sense.
Wait a minute.
Leanne Newman, yes. Absolutely. I got boots on the ground, y'all. I got boots on the ground. Sharonda T, thank you. Arlene Tanner, what's up? Thank you for stopping in. We love it. We love you. Trina, how come you're not a member of the channel?
Yeah,
Arlene, how come you're not a member of the channel? Sharonda T, how come you're not a member? What are you guys doing, man? How come you guys are not members? What's happening? And then some people say they're not getting my notifications. Hey, Rose Bell said she got teeth on the ground, Meech.
Uh-oh. What we got on the ground?
She got gums on the ground. Diamond got gums on the ground. Patricia Hooper says, Shayna, who's that chubby white girl who was in your music video at the car crash talking about she has
Can I roast her?
Metal in her head.
Can I roast her? What's the girl's name again? She goes name is what's her name?
Who?
The worthless daughter. The child molester.
Diamond.
Diamond got that Hummer. She be giving out Hummers for Hummers.
Trina, I don't see the star next to your name. That's weird.
Sloppy Hummers on Diamond.
Hey, Trina, hit the notification, hit the bell, and take it off and hit it back again to make sure you're getting the notifications.
It's funny that, hey, oh my
Already
God.
chewed gums. Chef Banner. Oh, already chewed gums. That's funny. Leanne said, gotta push all notifications. Then you get, oh yeah, you guys. So everybody push all notifications so that you get our notifications when I go live. Make sure you push all notifications right now, please. Everybody on here. Denise Wells, all praises to the high. Amen. Make sure everybody on here push all notifications and smash up the screen. Smash that screen with the heart, you guys. Come on, man. You know, hit the thumbs up and smash the screens. We need the love, man. We come with love. You know, Meech and I are doing the Sunday vibe sessions. So y'all can go to church with us on Sundays. We're in the studio doing the Sunday vibe sessions. Every Sunday we play music that we're releasing and new music we're working on. Benjamin Padilla said, I wish authorities would bug that home to get what they listen. Benjamin, bro. What's up, Chanel? MJE said double tap. Yeah, like MJE said, double tap the screen, you guys, please. Double tap the screen. It doesn't hurt to do that. Listen, Benjamin, if they would put, oh my God, if they would bug that house, do you know the shit? Oh my God. And they don't even know it could be bugged. The police then kicked in the door there. We don't know. It could be bugged. It could be bugged.
I don't want to go down that hole.
But that'd be dope if it's bugged. That's
We
really
don't want to
what's
go.
needed.
We don't want to go down that hole. You serious?
Man, that Benjamin said he wished authorities would bug it. Me too, Benjamin.
Can you imagine what that looks like, son?
Yo, me, that shit would be crazy. The shit that we would hear. Fonda Gabriel said Shayna Medea.
Nah,
It's the
it's
same
too
thing.
dark.
Hey,
It's
Fonda,
too
she
dark.
does remind you of Medea, doesn't she?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Marilyn, I would love that too. Tap the screen. Tap the screen, you guys. Tap the screen, please. Tap the screen, please. That's my Filipino accent. Tap the screen, please. Tap the screen, please. Tap. Swamp Lady says, don't underestimate the spiritual authorities. Absolutely not. What time Sunday we go on Meech? What time do we go on Sunday? Fonda wants to know.
Oh, it was Sunday evening, so it was like 6 o'clock maybe.
Was it 6?
I'd like 6 o'clock.
Okay, we'll announce when it's gonna be because we might change the time, you guys.
You like it earlier, 4 o'clock?
Yeah, that's right. Might be 4 or 5 because people get out of church, huh? Judy Moore sent 10 Stone Paxton's Life Vlog gift memberships. Thank you so much, Judy Moore. We appreciate you. Thank you, Judy. That's all. That's beautiful. We appreciate everybody that supports us. Who retracted MJE's message? You guys? I wanted to see that message.
Uh-oh. Whoa.
Jess. Hey, Jess, did I get it right? Come on, Jess. Please tap the screen. Hi, Jess. Jess the best. What's up, Jess? Thank you for coming in, Jess. Please tap the screen, please. Please. My name is Mr. Paxton. Oh, see, what you don't know is there's a lot of Filipino people in my families. And please tap the screen, please. For me, please. Tap the screen. Hey, that's my friend on there.
That's
Where's
what's
she at?
up.
It got me cracking up. Okay, let me see. Hold on. Denise Wells says, good evening, Mr. Paxton. What's up, Denise? Sunday, listen, got to do Sunday church with Meech and I. We're in the studio. We play records that are coming out.
It goes up.
Yes, it does. Judy Moore, thank you. We're just, we got to keep talking about this, even if it's the same conversation over and over again. Jess, the best. You're on point. I'm dying over here. Sounds just like my family when we clown too. Yes, Jess. Thank you, Jess. And thank you so much, Jess. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Jess, are you a member? I'm not sure. Urban Media Production Inc. Hey, Fonda Gabriel said, okay, I have church at home. I'm a definitely, yeah, come sit with us. We start off with the hymns, and then we go through the songs. You know, we do our little church stuff, and then we play records that we're releasing and things like that. We all family here. Yes, we are. You guys are my family, man. Meet you and I. You guys are our family. Yeah. Okay. LaShonda said, good afternoon to you, Mr. Paxton and Mr. Meach, viewing from Southern Georgia. Southern Georgia, save us some peach cobbler and some cornbread. We want some cornbread, some peach cobbler, and we want some of that cabbage soup and some fried catfish. LaShonda, we coming to Georgia, Meach and I, and we're going to come get us some catfish and cornbread and some collard greens. Meach, are you frozen? No,
I
Meach
just
is
posted
back.
it on my page. I just posted it on my YouTube.
Hey, Kimberly Bear say Shayna reminds her of Shayna Sharp.
Oh my God. Oh wow, that's good. Damn.
Yes, Urban Media Productions. So it'll be nighttime your time. So we're probably gonna go if we go at 2 or 3. Let me see, 2.
3 o'clock.
Maybe we'll go 2 or 3 because we got to consider everybody on the East Coast. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, 3 o'clock.
Yeah, we'll do 3 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
Zoe Allen said, Stone Paxton, I have a dream about Angie about a month ago. I was in a graveyard. She came up to me slightly smiling.
Stoney.
She had on a white nightgown.
Stoney.
As soon as she approached, one green leaf was blown.
2 o'clock.
Blowing in the wind. 2 o'clock. We're gonna do 2 o'clock Sunday, y'all. I was reading what Zoe said. Zoe, that's deep. That's deep, Zoe. Hey, let me tell you guys something. Camille 1970 said, good afternoon, Stone and Meach. You all are doing a great job. Keep going. Thank you. So let me tell you guys something. So about 3 weeks ago, I wrote it in my diary. I had a dream. This is crazy. I had a dream that I was at the Grammys, right? Now I'm a Grammy member. I know this is off the beaten path, right? We're going to take a little break. I got to tell you this story because the dream was crazy. So every artist's dream is to get a Grammy or be nominated, right? And there's a lot of artists that don't care about that. It's a lot of artists that's been in the business for years has never been nominated for a Grammy. So I had this dream. I was at the Grammys. I was sitting in the audience, and Jimmy Jam comes off. I told you about this dream. Remember, Meach? Right. Jimmy Jam comes off of the stage. He comes down and he whispers to me like this. He says, come on stage. Come up on stage. I was like, huh? He said, follow me. I went up on stage. He says, we're going to give you a Grammy. He tells me to lean down. He's like, lean down because he didn't want the audience to see me. I guess it's supposed to be a surprise. Then a lady comes up to me and she has a notepad and she says, what category do you want to be in? I was like, R&B soul. That's the category I'm in. And then I woke up. I've never had a dream like that in my life. And I've been considered for a Grammy 4 times, never got nominated, never won, but I've been considered, right? So when you're a member, you can be considered, and sometimes you get the nomination and you might not win. You might just get a nomination. Sometimes you get considered, you might not get a nomination or nor win. But even to get considered is a big deal. I just want you to understand that. So that dream let me know that that's something that's going to come soon in the future for me because I've never had a dream like that. And it's weird that it was Jimmy Jam who came down and pulled me up on stage. It was crazy, man. It was a beautiful dream, you guys. Somebody said Shayna Shell with the blonde wig, she looks like the abominable snowman. Yes, she does. She looked like a half pretty abominable snowman woman. Collective tribal consciousness says, greetings. Who do you think should be over Angie's estate? Because by default, her children are heirs unless there is a will that says different. Collective tribal consciousness. So let me tell you, I think there should be a trustee, which is something that it's in the workings and that might end up happening. It should be a trustee over the estate. Angie did have a will. I know the person that made her will. She had the will. She never signed it. It was never signed. It made Diamond and Michael heirs. It made the grandkids heirs, but it was never signed. So there was a will, but Angie never signed it. And my thing is, I think Shayna try to make her think the person that created it was a bad person, and she never signed it because the person that created it had been around Angie for a long, long time, and it was created, and Angie just never signed the will. So there was a will. Lanny said, I don't want to offend. I definitely want to encourage, but you're reminding me of Prince to the Angie Stone situation as he is the Diddy situation, as to the Diddy situation, a bombshell. But you're reminding me of Prince to the Prince situation was crazy too.
Right.
Kimberly said, is Angie Stone's mother still living, and how? No, her mom passed away. She buried her mother. Oh, wow. She buried her mother. Barbara says Shayna's counting on Diamond being locked up so she can take all in. Hey, exactly. That's exactly what's going to happen. That's why Shayna was not on that paperwork as the administrator. It's only Michael's name. That's exactly what she's going to do. That's what the plans are. She's in the process of trying to open a store right now. Kimberly said, are they, and they said that Shayna was the one giving Angie all these concoctions. She have been the one that got her sick. I was the one that put that information out there. Nobody knew that. I was the first person to talk about. Nobody knew that information but me. Okay, so I shared that information that Shayna was the one that was giving this herbal stuff, and then other content creators grabbed it and ran with it. Kimberly, yeah, I was the one that spoke that. MJE said her grandkids should get any and all. Yes, they should. It should have been left for the grandkids. That's what it should have been left for. And Michael, I'm sorry. Muslim Raisin Head said, any thoughts on Beyonce's daughter winning a Grammy? Well, Muslim Raisin Meech, what's your thoughts on Beyonce's daughter winning a Grammy? Well, we know that's politics. That's politics. Beyonce's daughter won a Grammy because I think she was on that album. So anytime you're on an album that wins a Grammy, everybody can get a Grammy. Muslim Raisin Head, yeah. So that's pretty much
what I
that
think
was.
about it. I say shout out to her, man. You know.
Yeah, I mean, she's a youngster she's got to be the youngest to get a Grammy. You know,
I'm not mad at her.
Listen, if Raisin Muslim Head, if you're Muslim Raisin Head, I'm sorry, let me go back. I want to make sure I say it right.
All right, no, I'm mad.
If you're on the album, with Meech and I, right? You could be the guy that pressed one button. If we win a Grammy, you can actually get a Grammy too. As long as you're in those credits. Kimberly said, because they have herbs that will throw your kidneys out in your adrenalines and liver if you mix the wrong. Absolutely, Kimberly. Whoa. I think that's why Angie was getting sick, to be honest. Fonda said, Angie is reaching out from heaven. I keep saying that Angie is driving the force. It's not a phenomenon. It's for Nama's sake. She too was an earth angel. Yeah, she's stronger in the spirit world than she is in the spiritual and the physical world, Fonda, right now. She's kicking their butt.
Wow.
Benjamin Padilla said, as far as the will and big determinant varies from what? From state to state. Exactly. And discretion of judges and big determinant will be her wishes or prior wills, if any existed. That is, well, see, the thing is, Benjamin, it wasn't signed. So you can have it, but it was, hey, Misha, I use that same one, but it wasn't signed. That's the only problem.
Right.
Trinae said, my uncle left a will, and I pray because some family members tripping, they didn't care about him at all. They don't want him to leave any. Let me tell you guys something.
Wow.
My family, because I've seen what my family does when people pass away.
Wow.
Let me tell you how I got it set up. I'm a Buddhist. So anything happens to me, I'll have a Buddhist funeral, right? It'll be almost a week. No, it's a 90-day process, right? I ain't leaving shit for my family. Y'all heard it on live. Because I watched my family get greedy when other family members pass away, and it fucked me up. So nah, I ain't leaving.
I just went through something like that.
Yeah, I ain't leaving them shit. See, Meech, ain't it crazy?
Listen, my so-called, I don't even want to say, I don't want to call it that. Somebody I grew up in the house with. Yeah, she wanted to take everything. Tried to just first of all, she sold 2 family homes.
Wow. What?
That was one was paid for outright by my papa, Cleveland Miller. People do. It just can't make it make sense. Like
People get crazy,
here's the
Meech.
thing: when they were living, you never owned shit.
Right.
You know, this is a person who had something about why not believe on the license plate.
Wow. As soon as they pass away, come in and try to just score on everything.
She had already destroyed everything anyway. You know, so it's just it's unfortunate because they left so much, and it could have been used in a greater way, but all she could do was think to sell it.
Right. And here's the
Sell
thing.
it,
Here's
no, but
something.
sell it so I wouldn't get it.
Yeah, ain't that see what
Sell
I'm
it so
saying?
we wouldn't have to split it equally, properly, and and then she's got one piece. We got a major piece that's left, and they think they're gonna run that.
Wow.
And it's just like, what are you doing?
Was that the piece when we stopped by?
Yes, sir. So you know what that feels like
Yeah.
for me. You seeing it.
Yeah, I saw it with my own eyes. Dang, bro, that shit crazy, bro. And I hate shit like that. When my mom passed, it was the same scenario.
Motherfuckers be cold. Crazy thing is, when she was away at school, going through her depressions and everything, I was the one taking the calls, and I was the one sending money. That was the first time. When she went this last time to finish up, same thing. Then I had a nervous breakdown. I was the one on the phone with her, picking her up every day, reminding her who she was. And
And still, you're gonna be the one that's gonna be there when she gets sick again.
watch this.
Fonda, thank you. You can press the buttons, Fonda.
I won't
And
be there,
Toya,
Stone.
thank you, sweetie.
Such a dishonorable thing to do is to take someone else's something that they built and act like you are the one to control who gets what and
Right.
start fighting over what, and or you didn't do shit. Like I got another sibling like that. Like you didn't do shit, dog. You was nothing but a disappointment, and you know who you are. You are a disappointment in this situation because there was so much high hopes for you. You were like, we're gonna get this right on this one. And sure enough, my baby brother, I'm gonna stall you out because you're mama's baby, so you got that. Whatever. Greed and stupidity.
Auntie Mickey says, Stone just got your email about postage. I don't have cash up, but I can send you another super chat to cover the postage.
Should I tear them up one day on a
Okay,
show?
Auntie Mickey. Your brothers and sisters?
I don't got them. You
Hell
my
yeah,
brother.
Meech. We have to. I mean, the thing is, Meech, see, think about what I'm about to say. This Angie Stone thing should wake every celebrity up, should wake everybody that's in the music industry like us who has catalogs and who has something for somebody to come and take. if something were to happen to yourself or me, we would go through the same shit that we're seeing. Through the same shit that we're seeing happen to Angie right now. You know we would, Meech.
Right,
You
of
know
course.
we would.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of royalties, man.
You see what I'm saying? So, and royalties, I want you guys to understand, royalty money never stops. It keeps coming. It keeps coming. So, of course,
Then
people are
there's the
going to fight.
catalog.
Yeah.
Then there's the catalog, you know?
People are going to fight over that. See, I'm the kind of person, I leave all my shit for a random ass person.
Shit.
Auntie Mickey, okay, I'll make sure I get, that's for the shipping of her CD. Okay, Auntie Mickey, I'll make sure I get that. And I'm shipping everybody's CDs. Lanny says a lot of times they don't do nothing for the person who built, left the empire to those who did aid their life on earth. Listen, right now I think about, okay, Auntie Mickey, please do that. I think about how hard I work, right? I think about my catalog. I was thinking about Meech the other day, right? I think about all the work he's done for Death Row and for Bobby Brown, all the records he wrote and produced on. One thing I can say about Meech, he's not going to have no problem with his kids. It's going to be his other family members trying to fight his kids for what he left for his kids. That'll be his situation.
Damn.
His kids are solid. Me, I don't have kids. My stepkids, maybe, you know, one of them would try to, I mean, I might leave something for him, one of them, but I already know how my family is. I already know the play they're going to run. So I already have instructions for my situation. Or I already know MJE. I already got mine set up with assignments. Most of my stuff is going to people in my circle. I'm just going to keep it 100.
Hold on, read that comment, OG Patrice.
She said, "Meet you and Jewel should have did a duet together. That would be dope."
It is one.
You heard what he said, OG.
There is one. It's called Ujuel.
Meech said there is one, OG.
So look, it was nothing but an interlude, Stone, and it became a thing at Death Row. Hey, play that Ujuel. And then somebody ran back and said, I want to be on that record. And that's
She
the
said, where can she find it, Meech?
go on YouTube. Hey, let me see. I'm gonna pull it up. Watch this. It's so wild. Dear God.
Fonda said, I'm just keeping it like Stone. I was trying to read it, Fonda. These messages be moving quick as hell. I need to slow them down on the next Western name.
What a squeeze.
Trina said, my mom went without sleep to make sure my uncle was okay. He got sick. Trina, your mom is awesome.
Awesome.
She's amazing.
Bless her.
Collective Tribal Consciousness said Dr. Ben left all of his stuff to Islam. See, that's the kind of stuff I would do. Collective Tribal, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My stuff is all left for few people in my circle. I ain't gonna lie to you. I just, left it for people in my circle. I'm not only, a few people in my circle will end up with everything I have. None of my family members. I ain't leaving their asses shit.
Mm-mm-mm.
Well, I don't know. Maybe a few of them. There's a few of them that are good folks. I might leave a few things.
Yeah, you will, Stone. You know you will.
Patricia Hopper said, justice for the real truth, Angie Stone. Monica, yes, we all need to get our ducks in a row. Well, we do. We
You ever heard?
you guys. That's the problem with us as humans.
I'm going to find the record for you. Stoney, this is what I was doing at the Roto. Thank you for letting me
No,
do that.
this Wanda, we're not gonna stop talking about Angie. Fuck Diamond and what she think. She can't tell people to stop talking about Angie. Now, the people that are saying derogatory stuff,
I want to play
making up
those
lies,
notes.
I get that. She's right about that. But people telling their stories about Angie that was working with Angie, she can't stop people from talking. Fuck is that? She can't. You know what I'm saying?
How? How? No Indian. That's so dumb.
No, it's okay, Trina. How much we charge for beats?
In the midnight.
Sean P. Inbox us because our prices is up there, but we ain't cheap.
Start.
Stone Paxton at gmail.com. Email me and I'll give you our prices. Toya said Diamond wants people to stop talking about Angie. Makes it seem like she's hiding something. Absolutely, Toya. It's weird. Let me tell you, you know who was behind that bill? Let me tell you something. Angie Stone Act, Rights for Artists, launched by federal government, no more abuse. That's the bigger picture. No, Benjamin Padilla. Guess who was behind that? The code guy is on that bill, Chester. Make that one make sense. Make that one make sense. The guy that Angie said took the 15,000, he's part of that bill. His name is actually on that bill. So make that one make sense. It gets a little bit deeper, Benjamin. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Me and Meech could have got that bill passed. But what happened? People try to attach their names to something. So Chester attached his name to that.
Jewel. Angie Stone could have sung this. Listen, Stone.
I like it.
We're the same, Stoney. Same type of artist, too. This one of Angie's babies, dog. Watch this,
Yeah,
Stoney. Pick up to Angie. Listen. Tell me I'm lying.
Yeah. Angie would have laid that one out.
Salute to you, kid. Salute to Angie Stone. Tell me I'm lying, Stone. That's crazy.
Well, they're about to lose the house. The house is done. Meech, you got the TV on or something?
No.
I hear like an echo. Huh.
Let me check.
Hold on.
TV.
Check.
It's a super delay, though.
I hear echo.
What about now?
Yeah, the house is about to be gone, y'all. The house it's a wrap. It's gonna go into foreclosure. Like I said, I got all the paperwork on the house, what was owed and all that. Benjamin, absolutely, family. Yes, Barbara, you're 100% correct. Listen, you guys, look, we have held you long enough. We appreciate the love and you guys hanging out with us. We're gonna log on later around probably like 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
So tune in, maybe 6 or 7, tune in. We'll be back on. And I don't know what we're gonna talk about, but we will be back on. Peace and love, respect to all of you for tuning in. I appreciate you so much. Hold on.
Tell them where they can reach us at, Stone.
Okay. It's weird as shit. Means you must have checked You must have clicked over and somebody called you or something, huh?
I don't know. Why is it weird? No. Oh no. I added my stream. I connect our streams. That's what happened. So I posted it to my page.
Oh, yeah, because
That's the
I'm
only thing.
getting the
That's the only thing
feedback.
that could have changed. Maybe that has an effect. I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I'm logging off, because that reverb. Anyway, peace and love, you guys. Reach out to Stone Paxton at stonepaxton@gmail.com. I'll forward any messages for Meeks to his email, or Meeks can give his email address right now.
D ship SR for senior. MGMT for management at gmail.com.
There it is, you guys.
Management at gmail.com.
Peace and love. Have a great day. We're going to log on later. I'll see you guys later. Thank you for all my folks that donated. Scorpio, you always hold us in high regards. We appreciate you for that, okay? Auntie Mickey, they're going to stop messing with you. Don't worry about it, okay? We love you. Is Dana Staggs involved? I'm going to play a recording. That's all I got to say. I'm going to figure what day we're going to do that, all right? I'm out. Peace and love. See you guys.